Hey, how's it going, everybody? BurntBrian here, and it's time for another entry into my fiery diary. So if this is your first time seeing a fiery diary episode, basically this series is just my way to get close and personal with you and kind of tell you about what's going on in my life, the future of the channel, and all of that jazz. Usually I'm enjoying some kind of cold beverage. Like today I have this Titan IPA from Great Divide Brewing Company out of Colorado. They make really good stuff. But basically I just kind of want to let you know what's going on. There's a lot of stuff happening right now, both in my personal life and with the channel. I guess I should first say thank you to all of the new likes I got on Facebook on my BurntBrian page. I really appreciate it. And also a big thank you to all of the new subscribers that I've got on YouTube. I really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching my videos, liking, and following along with me. If you haven't noticed, recently I've been trying to do a lot of different video series, and it's just me trying to explore things that I really enjoy doing. The live chats have been a lot of fun for me to start this last week. I had a lot of really good people. I missed out on a couple buddies of mine like Sloshworks and Big Red, but surprisingly a friend of mine, Sean, I'll put a link down in the description to his Facebook page. He's a photographer up in New York. I've known him for a really long time. He's a great guy. He happened to join in the conversation, and I had my friend Death Toll's Corner from California that actually joined us. And if you're not familiar with him, of course I'll have a link down in the description for his YouTube channel as well. And he's a member of the Reckless Eating crew out in California. If you haven't seen those guys, you got to go check them out. They're really cool. They do all kinds of insane stuff, and they're kind of my inspiration for why I started doing that video series where I eat a lot of weird food with friends. And I do have a new one coming soon for that, so be sure to keep an eye out. I'm trying to talk with the Asian market to see when I can get some durian fruit in. So yes, that'll probably be the main ingredient, or the big main final thing that we eat. Aside from the live chats, you'll also notice I've been doing the what I call adventures in Florida. And I really try to travel around as much as I can and see a bunch of cool spots. Florida is really a beautiful place, and I often take it for granted since I live here. And often the heat usually gives me a negative attitude because it does get sweltering hot, and we're about to be into the dog days of summer when it's really bad here. Thankfully we've been having a lot of rain almost every day, so it's kept it pretty cool for the most part. But anyway, that series is basically just my way to kind of share with you some of the beauty of Florida and some of the fun times that I get in. It's not meant to be anything serious, it's just relaxed. I like to have fun and put some weird random music as the soundtrack to the videos. But anyway, I hope you enjoy those. Let me know what you think down below. My other video series, of course, is the beer reviews. And again, I use the term reviews very loosely on that. It's really just about me sharing some really awesome or unique beers that I happen to come across in my craft beer journey. And it's mostly just about me catching a buzz and having fun, and just another way to interact with you and to reach a new audience. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention earlier is with my live chats, we have no problem coming up with discussion topics and things, but I really want to know what you want to hear. What do you want to hear us talk about when we do these live chats? Are there any kind of topics you want to know about? Are there questions that you might have for me or for any of my guests? For instance, I think in the next video, I'm pretty sure I'll have Sloshworks in, and more than likely we'll have Big Red in there too. Let's try to think about those two guys. If there's any questions you'd like to know from any of us, go to my Facebook page and leave a comment there, or you can always throw a comment down in the comment box here on YouTube, and I check these regularly. I try to respond to you guys very quickly when you leave a comment, because again, this is all about interacting with you guys and meeting new audiences. So I definitely look forward to getting your feedback on all these videos. It helps me grow, helps me make better content, things that you might enjoy. And I definitely can always use constructive criticism. Now, as far as what's going on in my personal life, I'm not sure if all of this is going to still be here shortly. I am frantically trying to find roommates to fill this place because my landlord has been a really, really good guy to me, and he's given me, extension after extension of, trying to find roommates. And you would think it would be really easy in this college town, and yet all of the websites I've gone to try to find roommates that say, hey, we are free roommate finder websites, it's all pretty much bullshit. Nobody is free anymore. There's always some catch to it. So sure, I can post an ad, but I can't contact anybody that's looking for a room to rent, and they have to come to me. And oftentimes they have to be a paid member, so they can't just be some free person looking for a place and contact me, which is stupid. And Craigslist hasn't done anything for me. Every once in a while when I sell stuff or I buy something on Craigslist, I meet some good people and the deal works out great. But for some reason, everybody who's contacted me about the room has either been a scammer that just wants to try to get your personal information, or your phone number, email address, where you live, things like that. Or it's been somebody that's kind of undesirable. I had somebody contact me. I'm sure he may be a really nice guy, and I don't even know how somebody on work release who's still in jail has a phone. But he had a phone and contacted me saying he'd like to try to rent the place and want somebody to come and look at it. And he wouldn't answer me when I said, what are you in jail for? So obviously I'm not really keen to have somebody like that move in. The place is really nice. I mean, it's a 3-bedroom house with the backyard. I mean, you guys have seen the backyard and some of the, well, parts of it anyway in the video. It's a, I'm surprised that I have such a hard time finding a roommate. But, I'm trying to stay optimistic. I really don't want to end up selling all of my possessions, everything that I've gathered, just to live on a couch or in my car until I can find somewhere. And my job's only giving me part-time hours, and it's hard as an adult to try to live on 22, 24, sometimes 26 hours a week. It just doesn't cut it. My bills alone are pretty much all maxing out my salary. So anyway, that's all been stressing me out a little bit lately, so I'm desperately trying to find a roommate. Hopefully that works out for me, and I'll post an update and let you guys know what's going on here in the near future if I can find somebody to fill the spot. But I don't want this to all be, a negative chat. I just had to put that out there and let you know what's going on in that department. I am still trying to stay as cool and calm about it all, and hopefully it works out. If not, things happen for a reason, so they say. Back to the video series. I don't know if you noticed, but recently I posted a cooking video, and this is something that's been requested by a lot of fans, people who've watched some of my videos. They really want to see more of these cooking videos, and as a chef, all my life, I really do want to show you guys a lot of these videos. It's just been my budget has been really difficult. A lot of the dishes, even when they're simple dishes, it requires me to buy multiple ingredients, things I don't already have, whether it's certain spices or certain vegetables or meat and all those different things. It all adds up, and it's hard for me to really show you guys an incredible meal. Even something as simple as doing a citrus beurre blanc, which is what I plan on showing you guys next. It requires a little bit of money for all of the herbs and the veggies and the butter and all the stuff I need to make it. So hopefully that all works out. That's a series that I really want to get back into and show you a lot of these cool recipes that I have. I want to teach you about cooking with different stuff with these hot peppers. Speaking of peppers, I gotta say a big thank you to my friend Will that I work with. He brought me this to work, and they're not, super hot peppers or anything, but they're beautiful. I mean, look at these Anaheims. We've got a bunch of these different green jalapenos. I've got a red one. He sent me several of these very nice looking banana peppers that just smell really sweet and delicious. Definitely looking forward to doing some cooking with these. These are all fresh, organically grown. My buddy does a really good job with these things. I was surprised at all the peppers he brought in. So again, Will, thank you so much. I will definitely try to do some cooking videos, see what I can whip up. I'll probably make a very simple oil, an herb and pepper infused oil with some of those. Let's see, what else? I've contacted several growers. I've been trying to get some different peppers and haven't really had much luck. Even, I'm not looking to get anything free. I'm trying to buy them. I haven't had really any luck with several of the people that I've contacted, but thankfully John Ford over at Ford's Fiery Foods has gotten in touch with me, and here very soon I should be able to get my hands on several different sweet peppers, including the Aleppo, which I really want to share with you guys. That's one of those peppers that a lot of chefs and a lot of cooks in general are really looking forward to cooking with. It's kind of a new thing on the spot, and these came from, I believe, Turkey. Don't quote me on it, or Syria perhaps. I'm not too sure. But anyway, these are supposed to be very, very sweet, very delicious peppers with mild heat, and I really look forward to sharing with you because to me, again, food is all about flavor first, heat last, and I enjoy the burn, obviously, and I love the super hots and stuff, but at the same time, I like flavor. It's got to have something really good, and for most people, if you're going to cook for your girlfriend or your friends that come over, unless all you do is hang out with chili heads, most people aren't going to be able to eat the food that you eat or I eat as a chili head. So having those sweet pepper options is still a way to turn people on to new and awesome peppers without melting their face and completely making them not want to eat anything that you cook. But I don't want to ramble on. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick update, let you know what's going on. Please be sure and go and check out my website at www.BurntBrian.com. Links down below in the description. You can also find me on all the various forms of social media, but I'm trying to focus on my website. I really kind of want it to start taking off a little bit. And I know I've been neglecting. I don't mess with it as often as I should, and that's my problem. That's something that I'm really got to work on. It's just so hard because I try to stay connected with everybody, and watching all the YouTube videos, it consumes pretty much all of my free time. The people that I'm subscribed to, I try to interact. I may not comment on all videos, but I do try, especially those that really interest me. And that takes up a whole lot of my free time. I don't have a family to look after. I'm a single bachelor guy. So there's really nothing in my life. I don't have cable television. So this is my world. I focus on watching these YouTube videos, interacting with the community, interacting with all of you guys. And so it takes up a lot of my free time, and I don't know where I was going with that, but basically, if there's anything you want to know, if you have any questions, please leave it down in the description. I'm always more than happy to accommodate you guys, and again, I like hearing feedback and knowing what I could do better, and if I'm not doing anything wrong, if you enjoy it, I always like getting praise. But anyway, again, I guess I should probably go ahead and call this video. But again, I'm trying to focus on that website. I'm going to keep it updated, trying to provide other pictures, things that maybe I don't include in my video reviews. And I'm trying to cut out a lot of that information that if a company already has their whole history on their website and their About section, which most reviewers, I'm not going to call any specific names, but most reviewers, when you go, all of their information, and I used to do the same thing, you would go to their website and you just go to their About section and basically just read their About section to the camera. Well, why do that when they have a website that the viewer can go to their website and can look on the About section and can read it themselves? Now, I of course want to give as much detailed information as I can about the company, but it's all about the product at hand, and I don't do commercials, I don't do advertisements. I give my honest opinion when I do these reviews. That's why you don't see very many 9s or 10s on my channel. There's a handful. I think over the last 90-something sauces that I've reviewed, there may be 5 to 6 sauces that have a 9 or a 10. For the most part, the vast majority of my sauces end up ranging between 5 to 8, usually 5 to 7 for the most part, because there are a lot of great tasting sauces, but I'm looking for unique, different, incredible, I don't know, just something mind-blowing, something different. When I'm going to rate something that high, if it's a 9 or 10, I can't just say, wow, that's a great sauce, this is awesome, I'm going to give it a 9, I think it's great. It doesn't work like that. It's got to be something really special to get that kind of high mark with me. And so I'm a little bit of a tough judge, and yet I still have some companies that contact me that want me to review their sauces because those people are looking for a good, honest opinion and good feedback on their product. And I'm always more than happy to do that. I am never a shill to any company. I'll let you know if I don't think that something is good. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to join me on all those vast social network sites that I'm a part of, Google+, all that stuff, so you can stay connected. I even have an Untapped account, so if you're a beer drinker, if you're of legal age and you drink beer, go and check out my Untapped page. Search for BurntBrian. You'll see I have a pretty decent amount of unique craft beers that I've tried. And anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, stay toasty, my friends.